Alright, we're back working on salvaging this. Let's proceed. We're up to nearly 7,000 slaves already. We have to keep in mind the Twisted Blade is not safe right now. But we are sending multiple black arcs in this direction, which should intercept some of those Acer fleas. Oh, he's beelining up that. Okay, that's actually good that he came over here. Okay, we can probably use this to our advantage, hopefully. Maybe. Okay, you're going west. Hello. You spotted me. Great, it doesn't matter.
Slash, stab, fight, kill.
The Manticore howl. Kane's avatar, the Manticore howls in victory. Okay, so we could recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not going to be able enough to take on Sigvald. We're going to have to deal with this. This is the danger of trying to hold when there's like multiple paths in like this. Like if we're fighting, that he can easily slip up north. So okay, but maybe, just maybe, he'll. We have 12 units defending now. I think we're going to want to recruit some shades and bring in whatever big guns we got here. And we want to be ready to move out here in a turn or two. Chase behind him if needed and cut his legs out from under him in the other direction. Okay, so we have to be worried that this could go attack Twisted Blade. Alright, so we're just going to chill here for a moment and see what they do. You can't hit that, that's fine.
The world will bleed.
Okay, can I reach this in one turn? No, I didn't really think I could.
Advancing. Raiding.
Get some raiding going on here.
I'm surrounded by fools.
You will be able to take out.
Attack. The thrill
Dodge
of battle
this.
awaits.
Elf one's queen.
They can't actually land there, can they? That's not a bad army.
Yes.
I'm just going to max this out with shades for the moment because we don't actually have heroes to pop in there. And then unassailable is good. The server die recruitment cost is not really helpful. The majority of the upkeep is like, sure, when recruiting, sure it costs, you know, I'm saving 50 gold on the recruitment or whatever, right? But every turn is what's going to add up there. Especially when they're not on an art, which gives big discounts, obviously. Yes. Okay, so what do I want to do with this fella? They're not going to be able to reach me. I can't reach Nagar this turn. I could come over here.
We will make them bleed. Black-hearted Dreadlord. The ocean awaits.
Okay. So we got these materials at sea. Nice. That's 30% discount to buildings. Okay, so we're gonna chill here, assert our dominance.
Tyrant.
just in case things go poorly, I'm gonna fall back to here.
Laying in wait.
If we need to go north. But we're building up and we're gonna be ready to deal with all this. Crown. Proud mama. Oh, thanks, Val's Anvil.
This place is mine. Mother of despair.
Sacrifice to Cain is helping with the replenishment a lot. Also being near black arcs, but when you have to go away from them and the sacrifice ain't up.
Vicious Dreadlord. Lord of Fear. Tyrant of Nagaroth. Set the sails. Dreadlord of the Druki.
Okay, removing that. If they come and try to attack us, we can bring this up and use it to destroy them. Okay, while they're radiant, I don't know what you're doing there. And I just want to keep an eye on what these wood elves over here are doing. Okay, we have minus 30% construction cost to all buildings, which is nice. Did I start anything this turn? Yes, so we want to undo all of that. Oh, I didn't even notice we're completely capped out on slaves. Okay, well, we probably overflowed on some slaves there. Whoopsies. I'm gonna use that diktat there. It's not really great, but it's something. These are all now very cheap, so I'll build these. In theory, they could go for Dagdrek's end over here, so let's fortify that. This will be very helpful for economic development.
Priestess.
We pick up more raid leader. Now the shades are a lot better. We don't really need either of these other ones right now.
Supreme
Speak.
Doctor, I cannot wait to get my scalpel into you.
Despite that, just like, you know, they'd do a trade agreement right now. They almost would.
Possibly offer me
Let's see what we can do. Okay. So we've nearly eliminated the drowned. We're settling this. We're getting ready to deal with Sigvald up to the north. All those regiments for now are just really annoying. They're just, Warriors of Chaos just have so many. Okay, there's Tyrion. Yeah. So, something to note that the Black Arcs, when they have that, I forget what trait it is, what the thing's called. Basically, they gain 5 armor-piercing damage on their melee, and they gain 15 armor defensively, which means they're a lot stronger when defending than when attacking, which is one of the reasons this isn't is easily handleable here. Shades are very strong. Black Arcs are very cheap. Yeah.
Death and carnage wait. Bind them.
Oh, so that would just maxed out our slaves again. We're just slave capping now.
Just leave.
Yeah, the end of the military access. Just gonna have to take over the region, I guess.
Slaughter
So well, you just being mean now.
Death and carnage await.
Oh, you're not even gonna take it? That's just rude. Why would you do that? slave capped. Bowman Emporium is destroyed already. Okay, so we actually want to figure out where we can use these dictats. That's relevant, because right now we're actually overflowing on slaves.
Dark deeds.
Also, we're now recruiting 3 shades a turn here.
Dreadlord.
Malekith can't attack Tyrion. I don't think they can't land anywhere up there up the coast. And if I attack this, that's going... Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the plus 20 control over here. We're still going to slave cap, I think, so we need to just do something else.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Haggrave, sure, just give me a little bit more money. We will want this to grow. Malekith is waiting to pounce. If Tyrion tries to do something with the Twisted Glade, it doesn't look like they can land further north, so I'm going to move him down.
What?
Over here.
I admire your darkness.
They're just being mean.
Cruel and
Okay.
deadly.
But now I can take this out as well.
Never on!
Sure.
Draw your blades, we fight!
This is one of the problems when you have the mixed thing like that. Like, they got, you know, trucked there, but the ranged units are all basically just fine.
Their meager wealth is mine.
Okay, so... Oh, he doesn't have... Oh, man. Okay. We're not even recruiting anything from the Dread Mans. You can replace these buildings later. They're pretty easy to replace. We want the Shades building. We need to be able to recruit from those. In the meantime, I'm going to grab more Dark Shards as a stopgap measure.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Okay, so you, I am going to need to... What do I do here?
Death walks.
I hope Siggy comes for me.
Such slaughter awaits.
I think they're going to go for the Admiral, or I can let the Admiral's army out and just have them advance for it. I think I need to cut off Sigvald over to the side here. The fact that we had no defenses up there and allowed them to come up to the north was not a great situation. And that takes 2 turns to get there. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Guided by chaos. I will see to it. How
Trying to
could
build
I?
more armies in there. Okay. Right, we're about to slave cap again, so I don't know, just give me some more money. Just gotta use them for something.
Malevolent Lord. Kill them! We will make them bleed.
Drowned or
Lord.
destroyed now. I think it's been, what, 6 turns? We're making about 13,000 more gold. And that's even with worrying about this end-game crisis that just spawned near us. Admiral Urian, I guess we move south with you. Unassailable. Now we have unstoppable. Yeah, so we have shades that are rolling around with like 53 attack, 42 defense, in addition to being good ranged combatants.
Murderous Lord.
I think this is Admiral Klindrak's signal to start building his own forces. And we just want to get some more info on what's going on down here. And keep an eye on what's going on over here. Alright, so they're just going for the south. Okay, so if we come in and take the Witchwood, that'll help a lot. And we have a lot of money to build stuff with. And this is walled up to defend more effectively. Glacier encampment. Let's get some Death Hag capacity, Spiteful Peaks. Ron can upgrade. What do I want over here at Grand? We have a little bit of control elsewhere, right? Control seems fine. As soon as I have walls up, I'll feel better about that lasting a little bit longer if needed. Altar of Optimus Darkness, Elder Spire. This getting this up to the next level gives us a 3% reduction on all Dark Shards and Shades and Dread Spheres and Reaper Bolt Throwers. But not Bleak Swords. Interesting. Are Bleak Swords affected by iron? Yeah, so okay, Bleak Swords are iron.
Keep that chaos.
Our reliability is just going to have to recover slowly here. I'm actually ignoring Names of Power just because I don't want to have to deal with the saving and reloading stuff, and it's just not needed right now.
A black-hearted rogue. A bloodthirsty fiend.
And what I'm doing with Shades here, you can do something similar with like Lothran Sea Guard, for example. Obviously Lothran Sea Guard are cheaper than Shades because they don't have armor-piercing missiles, but otherwise they're very similar. Alright. Come on, Siggy, come at me. Tyrion. The question is, Malekith able to reach him? We will find out. I don't know why they really like... Is that a landing potential spot? Maybe that's why. So you're wondering, why did he attack? The answer is that there's a glitch in the AI. It's double-edged. They can't see black arcs in ports. They just don't see it. It's like that's not there. They're used to black arcs being at sea only. So when they attack us and we get our defensive bonus, yeah, and obviously our melee are taken in their shorts and are getting wiped out, but otherwise we can win this without a problem. It's double-edged, though, because, like, if you have a black arc in a city to defend it with walls, they'll still come there and lay siege. And then if you, like, try to attack them, right, to force them away, they'll break siege because they'll see the arc in that attack. And then when it's their turn, they'll be like, oh, hey, in a city that's walled but otherwise not defended, and they'll lay siege again. And it just stops the city from doing anything, and the arc can't chase after them. So that's the downside. They won't, respect the arc's presence, basically. And the arc can't, chase 5 feet to catch them inland. But it also means that you can kind of lay traps like this for them, so...
The thrill of battle awaits. I require slaying.
There we go, Siggy. Marlin has been destroyed. We're at 16 units with some good regiments. A lot of those are very basic units. We might be able to just win this. Let's see. The answer's probably not, but then do we fight it?
Never.
This would be of... they have... Probably are not going to win. Okay, if they have the lore to change in that...
What now?
I mean, obviously we can take them with these defenses. I don't know. Let's see what they think. We do have some regiments for now in here, but I suspect this is going to be a valiant defeat. And we can't move far enough to protect up there fully.
Command me.
Let's see what happens. Prediction, valiant defeat. Yeah, I don't think they're wrong in that. I don't think we can actually win this.
Withdraw. Vicious warrior. What?
Now, if he attacks at the city, though, he will lose.
Lord of the Black Court.
Malekith. Can we get Tyrion? No. Can Tyrion land there? Looks like a yes.
Preparing an ambush.
We really just need another army or two down here, but we're trying to put out fires everywhere. It's one of the problems.
Bleed and pain is watching.
And corruption is going up like crazy here. Gifts of Slanesh is not helping that Crone has that.
An impossible path.
Okay. So Malekith is trying to ambush these high elves. We're trying to... Basically, Malekith is holding the line down there. I am trying to push Sigvald back and then be able to push north here. That's my focus.
Lord of Fear.
We do have this admiral that is able to help.
I cannot.
Neither of those armies look scary to me.
A fine plan.
I think we should be okay. If I'm wrong, we can replace the units.
I will continue in time.
Okay, you need a new mission, though. What do I do with you?
Black Heart.
I can either send him down to help Malekith with, like, be able to start pushing towards Ulthuan. I feel like I want it to be more solid up to the north here, though. I can have the Black Arcs push towards Ulthuan. We need to get some boots on the ground up here.
Rest is for the weak.
Okay.
My journey begins.
So then you can transfer units over now.
I approve of these dark deeds.
So we're going to... Malevolent is so bad, so malicious ain't great, but it's better.
Malicious and
Okay, so you're gonna
Dread
chill
Lord of
there.
the Druki. Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Alright, yes, I
I
will claim
admire
Dak
your
is off on his own adventure. So that means you murder Essa. And then she'll be passed over some more shades or whatever your next turn, that's fine. Raising another army. The Urian's moving south, Klendrak is helping recruit, then he'll do some... Parthok's just chilling over here in case he's needed. We actually can recruit another one, can't we? And I've been forgetting to do that.
I waited long enough. I admire your thoughts.
Yeah, Loath and Seaguard basically cost 2/3 as much, but they don't have armor-piercing missiles. And they have less raw melee stats, but they have like better defense and bonus versus large. They have better range by default.
Lord of the Black
It's kind of the Dark Elf versus High Elf motif. You know, longer range, but less armor-piercing.
Black-hearted dreadnought.
I'm sure we can increase slave income. Yeah, I just kind of want you to chill down here. There's not really much for him to do. I don't really care too much. And you're just keeping an eye on things. Okay, we have 16,000 gold to work with here. There's no immediate threat to this, is there? Okay. And then you don't need a death hag, you do need a death hag. Tough, that's good.
Mixing spells.
If Sigvald attacks Quark, I'm confident we can win. If I have one more turn to prepare here, maybe we can even win on the offense. Okay, Deadwood. We want to trade. Iron Coast. Obsidian Peaks. Okay, and we're still very low. Man, I don't know. You must have broken some really big deals or something. It just might be very low for the rest of the game. That's entirely possible. We don't have any more.
What now?
We don't need the line breaker anymore, so I'm just not going to worry about that for right now. No, oh, whoops! That's usually where
Noble of Nagaroth.
Dreaded Slaver is the second one. And I saw a point in it, so I did not want to put a point into Server Die. I wanted to put into Dreaded Slaver. Oh well.
Blood Queen of Argonath.
Crone's doing fine. Alright, Tyrion is easy pickings now. Well, I guess they're going to support each other there. That's kind of rude. Let's see if I can manage with Malekith. Here comes Sigvald, here comes Sigvald. The main problem is that if I attack out, it's probably going to be like, hey, I win. But if he's like, oh, I'm going to run away now, then without the units that I was trying to recruit, I don't think I can take him on. So that's trickier. Prince Sigvald, yes. Okay, we're losing 1,300 per turn now. That's fine.
Bloodshed.
Oh, it still thinks this is a defeat. Okay, well, I definitely don't agree with it now. Okay, so that'll work well. I wait on time, about half an hour on this. Okay. Well, this should be an easy victory. The biggest problem is going to be Prince Sigvald himself, honestly. But our goal is going to be army losses for him. See, look at that, 144 range now. Isn't that beautiful? It's not really anything we can use. We can use this section over here, I guess.
The merciless host. Dark shards. Bleak swords. Shades.
We don't have any particular great spells. Well, we can do a little bit, I guess. That's something to kind of hold in reserve back here. I'll want you to be available. Your Wraithens I'm definitely going to use for stuff. Doomfire Warlocks. Let's let those chill for the moment. Harpies will chill.
Dark elves. Dark
And then we
Rider.
just have Dark Riders, which are kind of useless, but whatever. Okay.
Rookie.
Let's see what we can do with these.
Dark Rider crossbows. Battle calls.
Agreed.
Death. Merciless warriors. Understood.
I'm actually going to
Orders
put those in
understood.
skirmish mode because they can fire while moving.
Eager for battle. We are ready. Carnage awaits. Cold-blooded killers. Murder awaits.
Keep firing at those secret chariots.
Dark elves. Advancing. Chariots.
Just want to get in whatever damage we can on them here first.
Going.
Oh, Sigvald? I guess he's a caster? Or must be a wizard somewhere there.
Eurathan, destroy! Blood will flow! Advancing! We are ready! Massacre them! Hack! Cut!
Eager. Oriol Sarios.
Eager for battle! Back! We understand!
Bloodthirster's nearly down. Bloodthirster is down.
Shades! Going! Dead! Merciless warriors!
Sigvald's pretty much the last person we want to kill here.
Terror and death! As you say! Shades! Shades!
Was there the knights over here?
Make them bleed! Battle
I
ready!
don't remember what the swords of chaos were.
Our sorcery is the sister of the Dark Convent. Oriol Sarius.
Withdraw! Die, weaklings! Battle calls! Shades! Without question. No survivors! Slay them!
Dreadlord. Going. Fall back.
I forgot to use the Medusa's ability.
Dread Knights! Forward!
I'll fall back.
Eager for battle! Death is coming! Shades!
Keep shooting.
Kill them! Orders understood. Eager for battle! The merciless host! Back!
Swift.
Eager for battle! Kill everything! No mercy!
I want the Medusa over here, honestly.
Chariots! The merciless host! Chariots!
That'll destroy them.
Dreadlord.
The merciless host!
I move.
The merciless host! To destruction!
Go shoot the swords of chaos.
Dealers in
They're
death.
broken. I'll get the chaos trolls.
Druki!
Just, you keep running away.
Advance, Druki! Bleak swords! Advance, Druki! End them! By Drakira! Dealers in death! Die weaklings!
There's the army loss. Fantastic, no problem. Okay, but he...
Dark Rider crossbows! Cold-blooded killers! Dread knights!
We want to try to chase after those. I don't think we're going to catch them, though.
We are ready!
Shades, get out of there. Dread Spears, get over here.
Back!
Basically, we're just gonna toss bodies at him to slow him down until he disintegrates. Is the easiest way to deal with it now, so I can focus on other things.
Dealers in death! Kill them! Murder awaits!
That's more like it. There he goes. Yep.
Death is coming! Nagarothi! Onward!
I don't think they're gonna catch him.
Battle ready! At once!
Something still exists, so spawn a smash. That'll kill him.
Cold-blooded killers! Bleak swords! Massacre them!
I don't think there's much left. Siren I never even got to use the Siren's ability, which is kind of a big thing. That's why I had her up in front. So I lost track of a lot of things. It's annoying when you're dealing with all the different regiments and a lot of different unit sizes.
Eurathan! Merciless warriors!
Obviously I could pause, but I'm not used to not pausing. Which means you
Merciless warriors!
tend to go for simpler armies, even if they're slightly less effective. Like adding the Medusa to the army and the Howl is objectively, I assume, better than like not having her. Compared to like assuming like Dark Shards or Shades replacement or something. But if I'm already trying to juggle, use these guys moving, handle the cavalry, use the Ravagers, watch the Lord, use this, redirect fire, like there's already a lot going on. Probably the last thing I want to deal with is another ability. So, we just need to kill like one more here. Okay. Big victory, yeah. But, one I'm quite happy with. And then we'll just be able to start sweeping this up. If he had continued to go straight west, I would have had to intercept him with the other army and eventually duke it out, but he saw this as weak. I was worried about him just going west, because then he just keeps hitting more and more undefended territories. This is why it can be disastrous if stuff gets past your front lines. The crows are just... the harpies are just not good unless you're facing enemy artillery or archers, which obviously didn't have any of those here.
We make poor slaves.
Oh, nice.
Cruelty and violence.
So, I'm going to worry about finishing this later, because we need to chase down and finish this army now. I guess I do have the Death Hag, right? Yeah.
Observing these rules. Cruel. Let them know death's touch. Cruelty and violence.
I want to go over there,
What awaits
but I
me?
think I'm going to heal for one more turn, which allows me to recruit some more units. Okay, Malekith. We have pretty decent army. Tyrion,
Even
these
the
armies aren't
Lawmaster
great.
could not.
Let's see what we can do. Pyrrhic victory? Yeah, I can believe that versus both of these. I can believe that. And here's where we get into, you know, it's going to be difficult to replace the Black Guards is one of the concerns, right? I mean, you could fight this, it's just not needed. It would be a big battle, and I'm trying to be slightly time efficient here as well. So, our other tanks, all the masters are fine. Alright, now that should have bought us enough time we can go head towards Ulthuan. We're going to start by sending these fellas along. So I get 200 slaves, which is about 1,000 gold. Okay, yeah, it's worth over capping on slaves. Should have looked more carefully.
Plotting a course.
Malekith is just... We want him to settle the monoliths first, I guess. He'll catch up in a moment. Okay. Malekith is chilling up there. You... I'm gonna send you up that way anyway. So we can send 2 armies up north, and we'll have like 2 armies down south. You're recovering and healing. We can get 2,000 slaves per turn from raiding here, so right now we can chill there for a moment. Just want to keep an eye on what's going on. If we can get another army down there, that would be ideal.
Master of cruelty.
Okay.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. A vile plan.
Cruel Dreadlord. Noble blood.
High chaos corruption here, yeah.
What lies ahead?
Until she gets hero support, I'm just gonna err on the side of extra force.
Dreadlord of the Druki. The ocean awaits. I approve of these dark deeds.
We're gonna move up over here. Make sure the Admiral's defended.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Dreadlord.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Black-hearted Dreadlord. Lord of the Black Court. Feared by all. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
He's just chilling down here. And our assassins. I mean, we mainly just want to know what's going on in this area, right? So, like, this is fine. Insert meme. And over here, we want to make sure we're not getting a nasty surprise. They took that over there, that's fine. So right now we have no extra units, no extra units. They might come and attack us with these armies, which we should be able to win. We might have to retreat and heal. Ooh.
A discordant soul.
Ooh, okay. No, I should have looked further south.
Our time must not be wasted.
Okay, they're gonna go kill...
Hey,
I shouldn't have done this.
we must.
I didn't... this is why I was trying to scout, because they have these extra armies down here that I need to deal with. They could go past into Venomblade. Well, Malekith can help take that on. Okay. Thought that, yeah, whatever. King of the Druki. If we had Chief Master fully maxed earlier, we might not have lost anyone there. Oh well. like, does Malekith have lightning strike? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah. So, it wouldn't have been an option, and if we had just gotten a slightly better army, it wouldn't have been needed. Let's get more magical items.
Malekith.
Death Hag, Rune of Cain is good. Let's get some mentoring in.
Feared by all. Tyrant.
Speak.
That's just not really that helpful, honestly. Stimulate growth could be... I'd rather get the combat bonuses first. Let's get the armor.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Okay, now we can head over here. Oh, Ward of Cain, we definitely want that.
Lord of the Black Court.
So we also improved our research rate up a bit. Head and run will give our shades more faster shooting and more strength in melee and more speed, which are all good things. Things like the Purge 3, 10% more income from settlement buildings. Let's do a little bit of math here. So this earns 300 gold, this earns 200 gold. So let's assume on average you earn 200 gold per settlement. The average level is 3. That means we get 10, 20 more gold per settlement, which means 30 settlement zones, means that gives us 600 gold. That's all this tech does. This, Purge the Week, that only gives us 600 gold per turn. That's not very much for like 8 turns of research compared to some of this other stuff, so. I mean, but we're probably just gonna have to deal with we're probably just gonna have to deal with no diplomacy the rest of the campaign, which again is fine, but force of habit. I don't think Ren can make it because we moved out of position first before checking to the south. We're gonna have to be ready to defend the south, basically. Okay. Endgame scenarios, bah. Ice Court has been obliterated. Orion will now act more aggressively towards his neighbors.
Claim this place.
Okay. You know, the supply lines are more generous, especially on hard. I probably should have just raised a lord to go settle that, but oh well. Not the end of the world. I am going to drop the regiments at this point. I want to get their timer cycle. Should still be plenty strong without it, so.
Druki nobility.
Okay, we can't actually reach you this turn.
Murderous lord.
Question is, Mung has probably, how many? Mung has 1 settlement. That's its only settlement. Good, okay.
Such slaughter awaits. I admire your darkness. I will
Okay, so
continue later.
you get to deal with that.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Dark
And
demon.
I'm going to start releasing the regiments over here.
Bloodshed becomes you.
It's Eladin, Crone Hellebron.
Mine.
Can't make that there. And they're probably going to go attack up through Venom Glade. And this place is corrupted as hell. So that's not a great combination.
Cain's pride.
I think I think they just have too much right now. They have two like very powerful stacks and multiple things that we're not going to be able to assault that without more forces. How far can you travel? Up to there, it claims. In theory, we could go to here.
I forbid this dance.
They, in theory, could attack us. But then we retreat.
This is a thin joke.
We just need to buy time. So it's expected that they're going to attack Crone, basically, here. Like, that's just
We have a deal.
the expectation.
A vile plan.
So you're going to kill this.
Noble born. Plotting a course.
Oh, hello. This looks like a lovely spot to take over next turn.
Master of cruelty.
And then Frozen City we'll be able to take next turn. Crone's just trying to help hold the south till Malekith can get down there in a few turns. We're pushing forward elsewhere, though.
Beyond even Quraysh.
Vicious dreadlord.
Assault garrison success, fantastic. Is this going to have any luck? Worth it. We'll be able to heal.
Slaughter calls us. Their meager wealth is mine.
We now have a beachhead upon Ulthuan. I'm not going to recruit anything locally, though. But it would be nice to be able to recruit heroes here to supplement the armies we're going to be getting.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
We'll heal not quickly, but it could be worse. So now,
Favored of the Witch King.
Lord of the Black.
there's a bug with Black Arcs that if they're in a city, they don't always really register what's near them properly. So we're just going to start building an army down here. And get the dreaded slaver. Still making 9,000 gold per turn. Sure, we don't want to lose a speechhead. Let's invest into it.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
So, yeah, we've secured this up north. We have two armies that are going to push east here. Crone's playing tag down south. Malekith is going to head over there. We've established a beachhead on Ulthuan.
Cruel and deadly.
He's going to take a few turns to heal, but he'll heal. I'm not going to bother with the names of power right now. Just because I don't want to be doing the reload. And I actually made a mod that basically makes it so that the names of power always give you something. So it never just completely sucks and is useless. You may not always get what you want, but at least it's something.
What now?
Basically divides the 6 dilemmas into 3 and makes some of them more useful. Like Moonshadow gives like 20% speed to the Lord's army. That's your gotta go fast thing, I guess. Probably gonna lose Temple of Adiath, but we'll see what happens here. Temple of Ultimate Darkness. What's relevant here? Probably hero stuff. Could use more capacity. And that's everything. You know, granted, we've been helped along by materials at sea here. Alright, Shadow Legion. I don't think I actually want a trade agreement with them. I want to take that over so we can get the no deep sea attrition thing at Isle of Wight. That's a landmark there. I think I kind of just want to leave it alone there for a while.
Tyrant.
Okay, and you...
Vicious Dreadlord.
Unassailable first. Hidden defensive boost. The armies of Ulthuan are returning.
Tremble before the Witch King.
Hi, Eltharion, you declaring war on me too? Yep. No worries. Sisters aren't going away. Yeah, there's just too many stacks over there. Oh, there, and they're not going after me. Interesting. Yeah, there's 3 stacks. We can't deal with 3 stacks. Not with just Crone stack. Well, they are an in-game crisis, right? The big thing to hurt them economically is to take out one of the 2 free end-game crisis stacks. It's been 10 turns. I'll probably go like 5 more turns, maybe. Alright, Malekith, we gotta get going, buddy.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
Dreadlord of the Druki. Die! The thrill of battle awaits. Their meager wealth is
Yeah, we're
mine.
losing 1,500 per turn now. Oh, hey, we just got an envoy. Nice. Plus 10 relations with all factions.
Dark and noble.
And then we just replace
Yes.
these last few things here.
Onwards! Onwards!
Alright, we have another army ready to go. Making 42,000 gold a turn.
Nagaroth.
What?
Crone has nothing that she can fight. Sisters can go a very long distance, apparently. I can't actually really run, basically. They are taking attrition, I guess, is the only good news. Raiding Val's Anvil is not going to help. Okay. I think Crone just has to chill where she is. I'm gonna come over here. Gets us a Pyrrhic victory.
Dark
And then
Lord.
we murder Ressa, who comes to say hello.
Do not cease!
Nagaron!
Decisive victory.
Tyrants.
We got a rebellion here, it's fine. So, probably these. So these need
Lord of
2 Death Hags and a Sorceress, okay. Just split Death Hag, that's
Mixing
good.
spells.
Sorry, I tend to, you can I'll try to stop doing that. I generally just name them what they are. So if they're like, your hero so-and-so, I'm like, well, what were they? I guess I could have got malicious first. It drove me crazy in the first Keystone campaign, there's like so many Evelinas out there, and I'm like, well, which Evelina? What, is she an Ice Witch Lord? Is she an Ice Witch? How do I tell what's going on? Just all the names. Too many names, too many armies. And we are going to want a Sorceress.
Nagaroth is sorceress.
We'll send those west to go over there. These 2 will push north over here. They'll give us 4 armies pushing west up north. Crone is just chilling. Murderessa. We'll continue onwards.
Onwards! Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Worth is just chilling over here too. Oh, we can actually get her, or the Admiral of Death Hag, or both. Force of habit, sorry. Because it's like, you know, Reverto has something happened. Okay, well, is that a sorceress? Is that... That's not even clearly a male or female name, so I don't even know if you could tell if it was a master assassin versus sorceress death hag. Okay, you're going to keep recruiting.
Fear my malice.
So that army's pretty good as well. Anyway, what I told you, the AI can't see black arcs and settlements, which sometimes is very annoying, sometimes it's useful, but it's kind of hard to actively avoid
I admire
playing around
your
it.
darkness. Anchors away.
Let's come over and we can help take the Fortress of the Damned. You're chilling over here. You should be able to move out.
Set the sails.
Oops, well,
Sail
I
down
should have
you.
looked more carefully. Okay.
Dreadlord
Um,
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. You're a pretender.
I think he's just dead.
Tyrant of
I don't think there's
Nagaroth.
anything we can do about that. I should have looked more carefully, I guess. We have a 20 stack, we have 10. They're good units. I mean, they're
My
elite
plans
units,
must
but
wait.
it's not going to be enough. Not without even having Chief Master. I mean, maybe, I guess I might as well do sort of a last stand here, but... Okay, so new plan. Parthok, we need you to be coming over here rather quickly. Okay, and you, Admiral Darcis. This guy is going to declare war and then attack this and lay siege because he thinks it's not in the city, so I'm going to move him out until that guy goes away. Okay, we're going to lose that Admiral over there. I guess, I don't even know where this guy's cities are. I didn't think I wasn't expecting an attack from across the sea. He's up there. And he came in to sail over here. Okay, okay. We're going to want some stuff here, though. The Admiral's gonna die. So we're going to start recruiting.
I have dark purpose. What now?
And most of this is just aimed at... Oh lord, so they can't take Karandkar, we just need to buy a few turns. Spiteful Peaks. What else are we looking at over here? We actually are... Death Hag capacity we're closer to running out of. So why do we have an extra Death Hag compared to a Sorceress, I guess is the new question. Sounds like we need more magic someplace. Yeah, we have 6 Death Hags, but only 5 Sorceresses. That's 1 to 1, 1 to 1.
My dark arts are yours.
What am I missing on this math here? 6 Death Hags. So we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's because of down here. That's why. Okay, yeah, because we can't recruit a sorceress down there. We recruited a Death Hag. That's why. Okay, okay. Crone is just plain tag still.
The Black Court.
Hero not moved. Just because. Let's, I don't know. Tell me if anything's cool over there.
A black-hearted rogue. A black-hearted rogue.
Yeah, 195 range on those shades now. Now you outrange things.
Cruel
A lot
and
better.
deadly.
Purple Sun, so we have a Vortex and Spirit Leech for individual targets. He has a lot of elite shades, so we should pick up the Ravager's Reward, because that'll give them 10-15% more range, 10% speed, and 10 armor. So these will be at like 169 range, I think is what it winds up being.
Black-hearted.
A black-hearted rogue.
And yeah, so she has elites, mostly elite shades, so I'm going to rush for that too. Eminent Rebellion, that's good. We can get money and stuff off of that. Oh, I would say building upgrade available. Yeah. Is there anything relevant we can do? Tora Anlek. Cheaper buildings isn't horrible. I think the growth might be, and public order might be more relevant. Okay. You must have done some big betrayals here. Fecundites, no, that's more what I'm talking about. They're way away, and we're not going to attack them for a bit.
Mistress of the Undying
Alright,
Forest.
43k. I think I'm going to run this till turn, probably 127. We'll go to the last video. I'm willing to do more, but I think the point is we got this pretty well back on track. We've actually landed on Ulthuan and are advancing.
The undead feel no pain.
They are breaking, they're either declaring war or they're ending trade agreement. So they are now fair game for us to declare war on. So we should probably basically start claiming this territory from the north. We're not going to be able to win this, I don't think. Yeah, that's expected. We fall back. And look at all those stacks. And he attacks the Admiral. Or he ignores the Admiral. That also works. I got nothing. I was sure the Admiral was dead. Okay. We're down, we're making less money now, just because of, yeah, okay. Crone is just, you need to run. They're gonna take that, that's fine. She'll be able to take, she can declare war and take Storag Core next turn, basically. Okay. If I'm chilling in Nagar, I think I can defend that.
I have dark purpose.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Especially if
Malevolent Lord.
I bring this new Lord
Dread
up.
Lord, at your command. Thralls, move! To the
Have her
way!
chill up here. So if they attack, she can help, and the garrison can help, and the Admiral can all help. Okay. We're worried about the situation down south, but we're working on improving it.
I shall not rest.
Pick them apart.
500 slaves from the Palace of Ruin, some rich province.
I am Cain's instrument.
rebellion. That's fine. You're moving on.
Power awaits me.
Dreadlord. I require slaves. Rest is for the weak.
What madness awaits me.
Sending you all off over here because you're set up,
Vicious
right?
treachery. A vile plan.
1, 2. Wait, I said I was going to stop the video, didn't I? Okay. Doing that now.